Have you ever found yourself in a situation where the person who professes their love for you seems to vanish into thin air? You might sit there, wondering why someone who claims to care about you so deeply can sometimes act as if you don't exist. It's a perplexing feeling that leaves many people confused and questioning the very nature of love and affection. This experience is more common than you think, and it often leads to feelings of frustration and hurt. But what if I told you that this apparent disregard might not be what it seems? But what if this behavior is actually a sign of deep emotional complexity rather than a lack of care? Because, in reality, those who love you profoundly may distance themselves to cope with their own fears and insecurities. It's a paradox that can leave you feeling more alone, even in a loving relationship. And understanding this dynamic can unlock new perspectives on your connection. Let's explore the psychological insights that reveal why love can sometimes feel like neglect. Love is complex. Ignoring is a signal. Understand it better. Today, we're diving into a perplexing aspect of relationships. Why the ones who love us the most can sometimes seem distant. It's a topic that affects many of us, yet it's rarely discussed in depth. We often hear about love as a binding force, something that brings people closer together. However, the reality is that love can also bring out vulnerabilities that lead to retreat and withdrawal. In this video, we're going to unpack the psychological insights behind this behavior, helping you understand that when someone is emotionally distant, it doesn't necessarily mean they care for you any less. Many people fear being vulnerable. When we open ourselves up to someone, we expose our true selves, our hopes, dreams, and insecurities. This act of vulnerability can be incredibly daunting. It requires a level of trust that not everyone is ready to give. Instead of leaning into that connection, some individuals might instinctively pull away, believing that distancing themselves will protect them from potential heartbreak. The irony is that this fear often stems from a deep love. When we care about someone profoundly, the stakes feel higher. The thought of losing that person can be terrifying. So, rather than risk that pain, they may choose to create emotional distance, believing it will keep them safe. This can manifest as periods of silence or apparent neglect, which can be confusing for their partner. It's crucial to recognize that this behavior is not a reflection of their feelings for you. Rather, it's a coping mechanism. They may be grappling with their own emotional struggles, trying to navigate the complexities of their feelings. Understanding this can shift how you perceive their actions, from feelings of rejection to empathy for their internal battles. If you find yourself in a situation where your partner is pulling away, consider reaching out to them gently. Acknowledge that you understand they may be feeling overwhelmed, and offer a safe space for them to express their fears. This approach can foster deeper communication and help bridge the emotional gap that might be forming. In essence, recognizing the fear of vulnerability as a psychological insight allows us to see that love and distance often coexist. By understanding this dynamic, we can navigate our relationships with more compassion and awareness. Love can be an incredibly powerful emotion, and with that power comes a sense of overwhelm. When someone experiences deep feelings for another person, they often find themselves flooded with emotions, joy, anxiety, excitement, and even fear. This tidal wave of feelings can be difficult to process, leading some individuals to retreat rather than confront the intensity of their emotions. When overwhelmed, people might feel as though they are losing control. The weight of expectations, both from themselves and their partners, can feel suffocating. Rather than openly communicating their feelings, they might choose to go quiet, hoping to regain their composure in solitude. This behavior can create an unfortunate cycle where their partner feels neglected, leading to further misunderstandings and emotional distance. In many cases, this retreat is not a sign of weakness but a self-preservation tactic. For those who are sensitive to emotional stimuli, the act of loving someone deeply can unleash a plethora of thoughts and fears. They may worry about the future of the relationship, the possibility of rejection, or the thought of being vulnerable. This inner turmoil can prompt them to pull back, even if they still care deeply. If you notice your partner becoming distant, It's essential to approach the situation with compassion. Instead of taking their withdrawal personally, try to understand that they may be experiencing an emotional overload. Encourage open dialogue about their feelings, ensuring they feel safe to express their fears without judgment. This can help them process their emotions and reestablish a connection with you. Recognizing that overwhelm is a common reaction to intense love can help you navigate your relationship with greater empathy. By fostering an environment where both partners feel comfortable discussing their feelings, you can work together to manage the complexities of love, transforming moments of distance into opportunities for deeper connection. Insecurity and self-doubt are powerful emotions that can significantly impact relationships. When someone loves deeply, they might struggle with feelings of unworthiness. They may ask themselves questions like, "Do I truly deserve this love?" Or, "What if I'm not good enough for them?" These thoughts can create a barrier that causes them to withdraw instead of fully engaging in the relationship. For many, love brings with it a heightened sense of vulnerability, which can trigger these insecurities. The fear of being exposed, both emotionally and psychologically, can lead individuals to doubt their ability to maintain the relationship. They might feel as though they are constantly under a microscope, scrutinizing their every action and word. This self-imposed pressure can be paralyzing, leading them to retreat as a way to cope. Moreover, past experiences can play a significant role in how individuals perceive their worthiness of love. Someone who has faced rejection or betrayal in previous relationships may find it challenging to believe that their current partner genuinely cares for them. They may subconsciously test the waters by creating distance, hoping to confirm whether their partner will still pursue them despite their insecurities. When faced with this type of withdrawal, it's important for partners to approach the situation with sensitivity and understanding. Encourage open conversations about feelings of insecurity and reassure them of your love and commitment. This can help dismantle the walls they build around themselves and foster a sense of safety in the relationship. In summary, insecurity and doubt can serve as significant barriers in relationships. By remaining patient and empathetic, you can help your partner navigate these feelings and work together towards a healthier, more resilient connection. If you're facing this situation in your relationship, remember that communication is key. Share your feelings and seek to understand their perspective. For more insights on love and relationships, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.